Let's talk about responsibilities. We all have them and tons of them. Every day they keep popping up from left and right. By the end of the day, we have no energy left. We are mentally and physically exhausted. And the next day, off we go again. Have to deal with the same issues and same responsibilities. But unfortunately, that's how life is. Look at all these responsibilities we have to deal with on a regular basis. No wonder why we're overwhelmed. Mortgage payment, bill payment, meeting deadlines, maintaining your health, take care of your children, and the list goes on and on. In addition to that, we create more responsibilities for the mind to fulfill. Because the mind cannot distinguish between facts and imagination. If you imagine a problem, the mind sees that as facts. To the mind, time is irrelevant. Time is right now. The mind believes that it is happening right now. Let's say, for example, if you say, what if I lose my job? To the mind, you already lost your job. Now your mind creates more fear. You just lost your job. What if you lose your house? What are you going to tell your children, your parents? Where are you going to live? What if you lose the car? Basically, you've created more responsibilities for the mind. But these responsibilities are more urgent. Now, all the grudges that you're holding on to, regrets, the argument that you lost, all of those are responsibilities for the mind. Go and solve, win an argument. Now you can imagine why we stay in our mind constantly trying to win an argument that does not exist, or trying to solve a problem that does not exist. But to the mind it does, so that's why it feels so real. If your children come walk in and say, Dad, you want to go play outside? And your mind is going to think about it, says, no, I have better, more urgent responsibilities to take care of. That's why we're always drained. But what if we could erase them all? What if you only had one responsibility? Wouldn't that be awesome? Actually, we can. Here we go. All erased. Just one responsibility, the task at hand. Because that's all what you can do. At any given time, you can only take one responsibility. Let me introduce you to Alex Honnold. If you don't know him, he is one of the best, if not the best, free solo climber. He recently climbed Taipei 101, and his secret to success is focusing on only one responsibility, the task at hand. Alex is a free solo, so he doesn't use safety gears. Now imagine him dangling from 3,000 feet and creating more responsibilities for the mind. What if I fail? What if I fall? What are my children going to do? He cannot do that. He cannot afford to take his eyes and his focus off that one responsibility that he has, the task at hand, because his life depends on how he fulfills this one responsibility. You might argue that, well, I'm not dangling from 3,000, 4,000 feet, so my life is not in danger. Well, create all the excuse you want. In life, you only have one responsibility. Create more. Go ahead. See what happens. Your life might not be in danger, but all those extra responsibilities drains the life out of you, sucks the life out of you. How is that justifiable? Your mind is not dumb. It's not crazy. It has reasons why it creates all those imaginary responsibilities, because you've asked it so. If you want to stop it, you cannot simply ask your mind, oh, stop overthinking. You have to eliminate the reasons behind those fear, behind those threats, behind those responsibilities. Because to the mind, it's very simple. The mind is designed to eliminate threats. If you tell your mind that you might lose your job, to the mind, as if you already lost your job, you basically telling your mind, I don't have food tomorrow. Can you please do something about it? That's exactly how the mind sees it. That's why it takes it so seriously. So let's do what Alex does. That in life you only have one responsibility, focusing on completing the task at hand. That's it. There is no other responsibility in the world that you can fulfill but the task at hand. Let's stop thinking about worst case scenario. Never mind tons of other responsibilities that does not even exist. And the way we do that, let's just do what Alex does. He plans ahead. He plans for everything. He didn't just one day show up in front of Taipei 101 and say, let's climb. No, that was months in the making. We need to do the same. If you are worried about losing your job, basically to the mind, it's very simple. It's like you don't have food tomorrow, buddy. But to you, as a conscious mind, it is financial instability that you're worried about. You need to plan about that. That's not a bad feeling to have. It's not a bad concern to have. You need to eliminate that threat. Otherwise, your mind will keep thinking about that. And the way you do that, one is you need to create a plan. Oh, okay. If I want job security, am I committed to my job? If not, then that's a problem. You have to come up with a plan how to stay committed. If you don't like your job, go get another job. So you come up with a plan. Are you adding value to the company? If not, or not enough, then that's a problem. Then you need to add value to the company if you want job security. Help people in the company. Upgrade your skills, learn and grow. If you're not doing those, of course, then you must worry about job security. Now you have a plan. Now you understand, oh, these are my mind's concerns. Let me eliminate those threats. Still, then you might say, what? You never know. Maybe the company will go down. Fine. I'm going to save a portion of my income, invest a portion of my income. I'm not going to waste my money on buying things that I don't need. I'm going to save and invest that money. So now you have a plan. You start eliminating the threats. Next time your mind comes and tells you, hey, what if you lose your job? Says, oh, no, I have a plan. First of all, I really doubt if I lose my job, but in case if the company goes down, I have savings. Besides, there's a lot of potentials out there. If I ever lose my job, I'm capable enough, intelligent enough to go find another opportunity. So now you have eliminated those threats. And that's how you plan for everything. You can't just say, oh, let me not overthink. You need to find all other concerns that your mind has. Either it's in relationship with your children, with your health, and you need to come with a plan. Otherwise, your mind will never leave you alone. Now, if you might be in a really tough situation, and I totally understand, you might be losing your house because you cannot afford to mortgage anymore, or in any other dire situation that you cannot get out of. I know how it feels. I've been there. At one time, I was $380,000 in red. Another time, I was more than $150,000 in red. But I did what Alex does. I accepted the fact that in life, there's only one responsibility, the task at hand. I asked myself this question over and over again. What can I do right now? What is the task at hand right now? I did not allow my mind to go on, oh, this is going to happen to you, that is going to happen to you. Those were out of my control. The only responsibility I had that was in my control was the task at hand. Coming up with a plan. How am I going to get out of the situation? At every given moment, ask yourself this question. What is the task at hand? Whatever the answer is, that is your responsibility. Complete the task. Don't let your mind go about past and future. Try to argue with people that are not even here. Those are not your tasks. Those are just imaginary problems that do not exist. Don't let your mind spend time and effort and your energy on things that are not in your control, things that there's nothing you can do about. Just task at hand. Life has given you one responsibility. Complete the task